Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm just going to go through and show you guys what I use for gluten-free baking. Now, I'm celiac, so I cannot have most grains and majority of anything with wheat or flour or anything like that, but I am the type of celiac that cannot consume any grains besides white rice. So yeah, I can have brown rice and certain kinds of flour or gluten-free flours. Okay, so the first one I have here is Bob Red Mills, and this is an almond flour, and I'm pretty much down to the nitty-gritty on this one. I use all this, and I use this for cookies and cakes. It's so good. And you want to get the one that's blanched whole almonds. Okay, so that's one of my favorites right here. And this is, mind you, this is very expensive. The almond flours are very, I don't know why it's more expensive than most gluten-free flours. Okay, this one is cassava flour, and you can make anything like from pancakes, waffles, to cakes and stuff like that. I've never cooked with cassava flour, and it is gluten-free, and there's nothing in it but just cassava right here, African cassava. Okay, so that will be interesting to bake with. I'm pretty sure I will enjoy that for cookies and stuff like that. And this one here is vegan and non-GMO. It's gluten-free, soy-free. So this is going to be a chocolate cake mix. This will be fun to make and easy to make with. It's just made of gluten-free flour, and see the sorghum flour right there? Like, I can consume that. That's not too bad, but other kind of flours I'm allergic to. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bake with this today. And this is good, like if you're having like Filipino cakes or desserts, or something from Hawaii. Like a lot of their desserts are made from cassava flour, and it's really good. You add like a coconut milk or coconut flavors to it. It's really good with the texture of this flour. So definitely try all these out. These are really good. And I have this bag and another bag of this in the freezer. This is pure grounded white rice, just any kind of white rice, and it becomes powdery. So you could make this as a cake, or you could substitute this with, with any of your baking goods here, baking flours. So yeah, I normally put this in with the almond flour, because it kind of gives like a perfect texture to it. Because when you just add the almond flour, it's kind of grainy. So this one kind of softens, it gives it like a little softer, like chewier taste, which I like in my pastries or cookies and stuff and cakes. So yeah, so that's another good way to save money if you just want to skip on buying all these right here and you just want to make your own gluten-free cake. You could add the rice, or make your own rice flour. Okay, and then this one here is another Bob Red Mills baking flour, and I haven't really used this. It's kind of like brand new. I only used it one time. Okay, so if you see the ingredient here, whole grain brown rice flour and potato. So this is really good, but I can't have the brown rice. I get really ill. I've had this like twice or once, and I didn't know why I was getting sick, and I was like, oh god, it was a brown rice flour. So I have to skip out on this one here. So definitely not going to be using this one. Anybody else in my household will use it, because I don't want to put this to waste, because this is a really good brand of gluten-free flours here. So yeah, as you can see, all these baking goods here that I have. And I have a whole other batch of this in the freezer. And I want to show you something else that I got from Walmart. Some lady recommended on Instagram. It's the gluten-free tortilla salt tacos. So now I can have gluten-free. And this is vegan too as well. I think there's no milk or dairy, if you guys are vegans out there, which I used to be. but not anymore. Yeah, this is pretty much vegan because there's no, unless I'm not seeing it, but yeah, it's pretty much gluten-free and vegan, guys. So just check this out. You can get this from Sprouts, or you can get this from Walmart. I was really shocked they had this at Walmart because she told me to go to Sprouts, and it's kind of like a ways out there. So yeah, I bought 2 packages of these. And the next item here that I have is the Artisan Baker gluten-free bread. This is one of my favorite breads, guys. Favorites. And let's check out the ingredients here. Okay, so see anything here you see? No, there's nothing that you can see here there's no dairy and there's no wheat, okay? This is a really good alternative, like, gluten-free bread. It's really good. Just definitely try this out. You know, they are pricier, like the breads and stuff like that are pricier, they're gluten-free. And they have a little gluten-free aisle at Walmart. So check them out. And I will be cooking with this today. So either cupcakes or we're going to be making some chocolate cakes. No frosting though. I can make the frosting from scratch with butter. But I'm trying to stay, like, you know, make it low fat and yummy for the kiddos. So yeah. Okay, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.